My name is Charles Sisa. I am chairman of Kobong Welfare and Development Group. The reason why we are here today, we are here to distribute checks of the needy students of Kobong Welfare Group. We have 3 clans in Kobong, namely Kotwal, Kokelo, and Komolo. During our AGM of 2020, we talked and the members suggested that we come up with an education kitty. Normally at the end of every meeting during our AGMs, we normally pick 3 items that we want to do in that year. So in the year ending 2020, the community selected water, education, and health, but they gave priority to education. And I also want to say that in Kobong, we have sectors. We have 5 sectors, namely agriculture, which is headed by a chair. We have education, which is headed by a chair. We have roads headed by a chair, and we have water led by a chair also. Out of these sectors, they normally carry out their functions differently. So this year, we decided to bring checks for the needy students, and we want to distribute checks worth 1 million today. The checks will go to different universities, they will go to technical colleges, they will go to polytechnics or vocational training centers, and most of it will go to secondary schools. These checks we are giving out without any discrimination. We are going clan by clan. We started by requesting the community chairs, because all the 3 clans have their own chairs and their committees. So we sat down with them and requested them to identify needy students who can benefit from the kitty of Kobong Education Fund. During that time, we introduced a form which was to be filled by all the students. As a norm, you know, everywhere where there are no laws or no rules, things don't go well. We copied the system of CDF, the way they do their way of the needy students come, fill forms, then they are vetted by the committee, then they are passed and given checks. That is what we did here, even though for Kobong, we have not left any student out, because we consider everybody as equal, and anybody, just the way our bursary is done here, if there is anybody who has applied, you don't leave here without anything. So today we are here to give out checks worth 1 million. Today the total students who are going to benefit today are 210, but there are also other 40 students who had benefited earlier. So that is 40 plus 210, so 250 students are going to benefit from Kobong Bursary Fund. Now you're asking how we get this money. Kobong Welfare is an unpolitical body, and it is not an NGO, and we don't receive funds from any corner. So once the members have proposed in an AGM of an activity that they want to undertake, like in the last AGM, they mentioned that they wanted education to be given priority. It is now the duty of the chair and the committee to look for funds. And the way we did it, we raised funds through ourselves. We did our mini Harambes. Then we went out to our friends who came here and also helped us to raise funds. And they help us to raise funds. And that is the source of our funds.
Now, for how long do you intend to do this? And maybe if you can talk about sustainability of the program.
This is a continuous activity that we have started, and we are not intending to stop it here. We want it to continue from generations and generations. Even one time when I leave the chair, the new person who will come will continue. And as I told you, we have different sectors. These sectors, I told you, one of them is agriculture. And agriculture, we have very good land here. The community are coming together. We have identified some land that we want to do. We want to practice some farming, and we also want to start some small income generating activities, like the hall where we are standing here today is Kobong Community Hall. And if you look at that room last, we have already partitioned it. We are going to have some students who are learning computer, and from that such kind of activities we are going to raise some small funds here and there. Apart from the well-wishers, we are also going to involve ourselves in small income generating activities that we can also bring in inside the kitty, and we keep on replenishing it for some time until such a time that we'll be now able to stand on our own without asking well-wishers to come.
I'm George Odhiambo Chiang. I'm here in the capacity of Chief Central Uyama location and a parent in Kobong clan. I've come here to witness the distribution of checks to our school-going children, those who are in universities, TVETs, and most of them come from secondary school. I'm here encouraging people and above Kobong community to embrace this issue of education, because it is just education which will make the security to become easier and controllable. More so, anything good or any development that you can see in every area that you go, you will just see it through. You will just somebody went to school there, and that's why that good thing has come there. Insecurity will reduce because anybody who has gone to school, automatically he or she will be a professional in a certain line. So those who are professional, it means they will be busy doing something according to where their knowledge has put them. These people will not be idle. So idleness has become one of the key issues of insecurity, because idle people, they are the people who can think of going to break into other people's shops.
Wamedo lemo ni nyithindo biro somo, wan tich mwamiyo gien somo, wan kaka jonyuol wadong' chien kaka dwaro negi pesa. Wabiro dhi mbele gidwaro pesa kaka wasewacha, gitimoni duto kanyachiel koriwre mondo nyithindo ter dhi skul. Mondo gimed somo, wabende sama gilemo to gilemo mondo wamed yudo pesa makendo wachak wamed gi kendo. Okamano. Haya, koro mokwongo parent mar Jaramogi Odinga Youth University obi mbele ka school. Kamano. Kamano. UC Polytechnic. Anyuol mar UC Polytechnic. Nikoni nyathi obi somo.
St. Joseph Technical Nyangoma.
St. Joseph Technical Nyangoma. technical nyangoma. Kamano.
Wamama wenzangu, so far tumefikisha 350k kwa akaunti yetu ya chama. Tufanye aje na hizi pesa zetu?
Naona tununue vitenge zinafanana. Vitenge. Hapana, tununue sufuria za non-stick.
Sufuria.
Tununueni kate.
Ai, wamama wenzangu, vote tununue kaploti.
Kuna watu wanauza plots na nyuki.
Na nyuki?
Hebu tuwapigie simu watupe uhondo. Hello.
Thank you for calling Octaven. How may we assist you?
Can we get a plot with 350,000 in Nanyuki?
Yes, you can get a plot at the Great Oasis Gardens in Nanyuki today for as low as 349,000 shillings.